Welcome, future financial moguls. Did you know that more than 70% of first-time investors make mistakes that could cost them thousands of dollars in lost returns? Ouch! But here's the good news, you don't have to be one of them. In this video, we'll break down the top investment mistakes that beginners make, and more importantly, how to avoid them. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll be on your way to becoming a smarter investor, and yes, wealthier. But first, tell me this. How many of you have heard of a stock pick that was too good to be true? What happened next? You bought it, right? And watched it tank? Don't worry, we're all guilty of it. So let's dive into these investment mistakes, and more importantly, how to dodge them like a pro. Let's kick things off with one of the most dangerous mistakes that even experienced investors make: overconfidence. You think you know it all, and suddenly you're betting big on a stock based on a gut feeling, or worse, a rumor from your friend who heard it from a guy. Here's the truth. The market doesn't care about your feelings. If you think you can outsmart it with gut instincts or tips from a random message board, you're setting yourself up for a hard lesson in humility. Overconfidence makes us act impulsively, leading to poor decisions. So, what's the fix? Stop chasing the hype and start doing the hard work. Research, read, and understand the fundamentals. Look for reliable sources, not some hot tip from your cousin, because trust me, that cousin's portfolio probably looks nothing like Warren Buffett's. Let's be real. Can you afford to throw away money just because of a gut feeling? I didn't think so. Here's a question for you. How many of you would eat at a restaurant that only serves one type of dish? Yeah, I didn't think so. So why would you put all your money in one stock? That's mistake number 2, lack of diversification. When you're just starting out, it can be tempting to pour all your money into that one stock you're sure will take off. But here's the thing, that's like putting all your eggs in one basket and hoping no one drops it. The truth? You need to spread the risk across multiple assets. Think of it as a balanced diet: stocks, bonds, ETFs, and yes, even some real estate if you can. Diversification isn't just a buzzword, it's a risk management strategy that helps protect you if one of your investments falters. Don't let your future hang by a single thread. Start spreading your investments now before it's too late. Okay, this is the big one, and I'll be straight with you. If you don't have a clear plan, you're flying blind. Without a clear investment strategy, you're just gambling. And no one ever wins big in gambling, not for long anyway. So, here's the deal. You need a plan. Start with setting clear goals. What are you investing for? A house, a retirement fund, or do you just want to flex on your friends? Either way, understand your goals before you make a move. But having a goal is just the start. You need to craft an investment strategy that aligns with your risk tolerance and time frame. Are you a long-term investor, or do you want quick wins? Are you okay with volatility, or would you prefer a more stable, conservative approach? Without answers to these questions, you're just throwing darts in the dark. Now, here's where the urgency comes in. Time is ticking. The earlier you invest, the more compounding works for you. If you've been hesitating or not setting clear goals, it's time to act. So don't wait. Get that plan down and start today. And now, before we wrap up, here's something I want you to think about. What's the one thing that separates the wealthy from the rest of us? It's not luck. It's not just hard work. It's making smarter financial decisions over time. And that's exactly what you're learning right now. But there's one more mistake that might just be costing you hundreds of thousands over your lifetime. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. Keep watching, we're almost there. Before we wrap up, let me drop one last knowledge bomb on you. Compounding. Ever heard the phrase, the most powerful force in the universe is compound interest? Well, guess what? It's true. If you're not taking full advantage of it, you're missing out on one of the greatest wealth-building tools on the planet.